guys, welcome back to my channel. How has everybody's weekend and week been so far? It's been a crazy week for me, a week of opportunities. It's been a week of just hard work, a week of thinking and creating content for you guys. I'm glad to be back to sit here and have another conversation with you guys. Follow me on social media so you guys could get updates on when I'm going to film, when am I going to have my next upload, or sometimes I usually do like polls on my Instagram to see what you guys want on this channel. I talk about self-improvement, self-love, mental health, all that jazz. Also, you guys could follow me on TikTok. Please help me reach 7K if that's not too much to ask. Do edit, stitch it. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your opinions on my videos. Have fun with the TikToks. We can be in contact. You can DM me if you need any advice on anything. One more thing I would like to add before we get started on this exciting video. Guys, and I recently joined the Elevated Faith community. This was my first purchase. It says Jesus is King. I literally wear it to sleep. It's so comfortable. I think Christian apparel is so cute, especially goes well with the youth. A lot of the youth are very shy to be open about their faith, and sometimes they don't know how to express it to others. And this is a great start. This is a great start, and it's a great conversation starter. Got a lot of compliments. There you can literally share your testimony with these people that don't know Christ. Super highly encourage you, if you're an influencer, if you're a YouTuber and you want to share your faith out there in the public, this is where you start. This is where you start. People are going to ask you questions. Believe me, they are. You don't know where to start. You guys could use my code down in the description down below so you guys could get your first purchase and get some money off. You know, we all love that. You want to visit their Instagram, I'll put it down here and here and here and here and here. Also, if you want to join the community, go to Elevated Faith Ambassadors on Instagram, I'll put it down here. Make your first purchase. I highly encourage you that. For further ado, saw the title, we are going to be talking about hookup culture, and I did do a video on this specific topic a few months back, and if you guys would love to see the first part of that video, I will put it right here above and you guys can click that and see part 1 so you can understand part 2 of this video. Last time I did a get ready with me and we sat down, you know, had a chit chat on hookup culture in general. Today we are going to be answering some questions, so I have all your responses here. Thank you everyone who responded to my poll. I love you guys. Let's get right into the video. We're just gonna get started on the first question. I'm just gonna go randomly. How would you describe hookup culture? I would describe hookup culture a waste of time, mentally sick, disgusting, draining, most of all, the idea of it, and just a way of people thinking that another human being could be preserved or be seen or be pursued as an object is truly disgusting and inhuman. Casual sex is not empowering. If you're totally into that and you know you're a part of that culture and you want to be a part of that culture, I'm not saying stop. I'm not telling you what to do. As for me and my audience, and what I would suggest, I would advise to my audience is don't be a part of it. Don't be a part of it, because maybe at the moment it might feel good, maybe at the moment you might feel appreciated, loved, but what happens the second that it's done? You know, what's going to happen after that? Like, how you're gonna feel internally. Are you gonna feel good or are you gonna feel the same? You know, like, we can't put ourselves in a situation where we don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes maybe people are like, oh, you know, just live the moment, and I understand that part. At the same time, we need to know the consequence of what's gonna happen next. But we need to be smart about is that what is truly the outcome of hooking up with someone and never seeing them again, or just hooking up entirely. I've known a lot of situations where people actually do catch feelings for that person, and it sucks. It really does suck. Yeah, hookup culture sucks. Do you think alcohol has a role in this culture? Of course, 100%. I believe that alcohol has a lot to do with what happens in hookup culture and the result of it. Think about it. Alcohol is a huge part of what the youth is today. I can't talk about personal experience. I've never drank before, but I've seen cases, people getting raped, taken advantage of, being harassed, and everything. It has to do with alcohol, because alcohol makes you act like a total different person. It brings out the worst in you. If you look at studies on alcohol, you can't really control what you're really doing because you're intoxicated. Drugs or anything that can make you act like a different person and can bring the worst out of you plays a huge part in what hookup culture is. Let's move on to the next question. I don't know if this is okay to ask. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but do you feel any regret after a hookup? Well, personally, me, I've never been a hookup. I've never been a sneaky link, how people call it or phrase it nowadays. But I can talk to you about how some of my friends have done that before and how they felt. Obviously, I'm not going to mention their names because this is personal. It really depends on the girl. It really depends if the girl was okay with it. Like, she knew what was going to happen and she was down with it. Or what type of girl you are. It really depends where your standards are or line up as a woman. I was frankly honest, there are some women that are capable of hooking up with someone and not feeling anything towards them at all. There are women that are desiring or looking for a serious relationship. They give it a try, and I've heard stories they give it a try and end up disappointed. They end up feeling guilty, shameful, like complete garbage. An experience you want to experience just because everyone's doing it. Like, I've heard stories where women feel like they were being used. Also, like, the mental part of it where you view yourself as an object. The only thing I can offer as a woman is my body. If you look at studies and you really go further with the research on hookup culture, statistics don't lie. A lot of women, a majority of the women, feel regret, feel emotionally draining, physically draining, mentally draining, just horrible. Even as a woman, feeling like the only thing you can offer is your body is like crazy. It makes my blood boil, and this is why I hate hookup culture. I hate it. I detest it. Even speaking about it makes my blood pressure rise because I hate it. I hate it how that it's so normalized, so sad, like what this world has become in relationship dating, everything of that category. I hate it so much. Hey girl, this is not about hookup culture, but when will your podcast be available? Okay, so about my podcast, you know, I'm excited as much as you are to be finally out with the podcast episodes. I'm so excited for those. However, you guys have to give me a little bit of patience because I've just been so very worked up lately. My schedule has been very, very busy. I really need to organize that part of podcasting, the setting. I promise I'll give you any updates on my Instagram and my other account too. I'll keep you guys updated just in case. Be prepared and let me get all my things together. You'll be hearing soon for that because I'm working on it, and I'm working on the episodes, and I'm working on the content. You guys are gonna love this. Love it. Okay, so on to the next question. What do you think are the physical and emotional risks of hookup culture? A very good question. All of them are very good questions, but this one, it goes more into specifics. So I'm really glad you asked that. As for me personally, I've been researching a lot on hookup culture. I've been doing my own research on hookup culture, and what I've come to conclusion, some of the physical and emotional risk that this culture could be a result of in you. A lot of cases has been how women now think that only good thing about you as a woman is just bringing out your body, thinking that the only thing that you could offer to this world and to people in general is your body. You are only an object that people could feel pleasured by. And this also plays a huge part, the porn industry too, because the porn industry teaches these young men, these young boys from a very young age that women are objects. The only good thing about a woman and the only thing that a woman could offer is their body. But if you want to know more in depth about that and how this relates to hookup culture, I have a perfect video for you. and I'll put it up here. It's called Me Exposing the Porn Industry, and I go into further detail with that. You could become emotionally draining. Will find yourself attracting the wrong men, attracting toxic men in your life. A woman that thinks the only thing that she could do or achieve in life is with her body, which is so sad because we have a mind, we have a soul, we are intelligent, we are powerful. And I feel like it's time to leave this culture behind us, past us, move forward to the things that actually matter. And we see it on Instagram, we see it with models, we see it with society in general. This is one of the big reasons why I have my channel, why I talk about these things, because I'm not afraid to speak on my opinion. I'm not afraid to say what I think as a woman, because this is wrong. This is absolutely disgusting and inhuman. Like, I want to speak up. Okay guys, this is it for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you got some information out of this video. I hope you guys learned something new in this video, and I really hope this opens your mind to the whole concept in general, a better understanding what hookup culture is. This channel is for empowering my women. Society plays a huge part on who we are, and no, we're saying no to society. I'm saying no, and you're saying no. So I really appreciate each one of you. If you guys want a part 3 on this, I'll be happy to do a part 3 because I can go on and on about this. And if you guys want to add more questions, I'll be putting up a poll really soon so you guys can participate on that. It's really good to be open-minded with things. It's really good to have an open-minded on these topics, on what society has become. I mean, obviously hookup culture has been around for many years, but I feel like now it's more exposed to the younger youth and they're learning from it, so it's really important to speak on it, especially. And like I said, hookup culture is not for everyone. It really isn't. It's not for me. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications to get notifications every time I upload. That is it for today. I'll see you guys next week.